Welcome to Xbox Corner, my name is Alex. Today, Gamestop, they just went live with their early Black Friday sale for 2022, so I wanted to take a look at what games were on offer, and specifically those with Series X and S upgrades. So with that, hit subscribe, join us here for reviews, deals, Game Pass breakdowns and graphical comparisons weekly, and let's get started. These deals, and they do run through till the 19th of the month, but I will warn here, these may very well get cheaper come the Black Friday sale, so it's going to be up to you if it's a price worth taking now. If you do decide as well you just want to do digital, consider using cornershop.gg for discounted digital store credit. We also have Game Pass memberships, gold subscriptions, and a slew of games as well. Now, that's going to be instant delivery via email, and you'll get 10% off at checkout using code CORNER. Alright, so via the website you go to the early Black Friday ad, you'll find around 13 games currently on sale, but if you do check out dqdeals.com, you'll actually see they've actually added around 63 games to a discount pile across the Series X, S and Xbox One, so maybe head there as well and take a look at that full list. The Chant, though, to start us off, this is a new release, literally dropped last week, and now we're getting a discount with 37% off. That is a new low price, and it's a third-person horror game, and we had a lot of fun with this one on the channel. In fact, you can find a review and a graphical comparison here on the channel in the pinned comment below. The idea, though, you've gone to meet a friend at what is a spiritual retreat of sorts, but after, let's call it a meditation, things go wrong, you've summoned evil. The combat's not the greatest, honestly, and visually it's not going to blow you away, even though the environments are nice overall. But yeah, still, we enjoyed it. We saw elements of Resident Evil and the evil within in its design. Just be warned though, on Series S, if that is your way of playing, it does have some frame rate wobbles at times that is broken down in that graphical comparison. It's also then a short game at this one. It took us about 5 hours, but I've seen runs as quick as 3 hours. Evil Dead, the game then, this one's an asymmetrical horror experience asking 4 player-controlled survivors to battle one enemy. The idea is simple: explore the world, stay alive, and find the key items required to seal the breach between worlds. I really wanted to like this one, but honestly the rounds, they felt a little overlong, and it just didn't hook me like, let's say, Dead by Daylight, which I actually ended up returning to. Still though, it's a new low price here, that is 50% off. Goat Simulator 3 then arrives on the 17th of the month, meaning this sale will actually run through its launch date. You could take an early risk though if you want to, or even just wait on reviews and still take advantage of 33% off should it prove to be a worthy purchase. I think if you like Goat Simulator, you're going to like this, and I think it's pretty obvious what to expect here. Basically, the first game dialed up even further. It's a third-person action game with all sorts of weirdness to get up to in this massive open world, and it promises multiplayer, general chaos, NPCs to mess with, and customization. I've not sunk much time into the original game though, but I'm going to be picking this one up and giving it a go. World War C Aftermath then is a fantastic game, and this, it is a fantastic price. Now, this is not showing up on the core Black Friday deals. Head to it at GameStop and it will actually preset to pre-owned. Change that to new and you will see this 66% off discount. That is a new low price and it takes it to just $10. Just be warned though, because it's not part of the Black Friday sale, this one could end at any time. Basically though, Aftermath, this is the bundle. It's both the base game and then the Aftermath expansion. Originally a third-person shooter, they added first-person mode, and then the Aftermath expansion, it's a whole new set of missions. It's going to take you all over the globe though, and there's waves upon waves of zombies to take down. Then it supports up to 4 players online, by far the best way to play, and yeah, generally I just really like the game, and I was surprised to see them then continue to support it years later. Dolmen then, it didn't get great reviews, I know that much, but I keep seeing this in stores and there's something about it that intrigues me, so I think I'm going to finally take a look into it. It's 75% off, that is a new low price, and it's promising to be an action RPG which combines elements of sci-fi as well as cosmic horror. Our mission though, it's basically bring back samples of crystals. It's third person with a story campaign, but it seems it has a multiplayer option as well that's facing off against bosses. It seems though we find energy to power up our weapons and that can do all sorts of destruction. For the price, I'm okay with taking the risk on it, and when it comes to the full Black Friday sales, if I do see it again, I'll update you all on my opinion unless you decide to join me for this raid. The medium then is another one that's not actually showing up in the core pre-Black Friday sale, so it's unknown how long it will be available for, but right now it's 70% off, a new low price, and it's just a really fun horror experience. I also know at one point it was free, you know, as games go, but they may not have been in possession of a console to take advantage of this at that time. This one though, think a psychological horror that has a dual reality spin. The whole idea though, leverage her psychic abilities and explore the same locations across what is these two dimensions. Definitely a creepy one this though, visually then it's stunning, and yeah, I just think the narrative, it had me hooked from the very beginning. Vampire Swansong then was a game I was psyched for and refused. They were seriously disappointing. I ended up moving away from my order. It seems many expected an RPG of sorts, and what was actually delivered was a slow burn, heavily narrative driven experience with some investigation as well. You'll be playing here though as 3 vampires, and our actions, they have consequences, so I really do want to see how all of those systems work. The themes of the story though, they seem to be murder, vampire lore and power struggles. I was actually thinking about grabbing it myself, hence the mention here, but it's too high risk for me. I've decided to hold off. I think this will be getting much deeper sales, if not at Black Friday, sometime soon, given the mostly, you know, negative response. This here though, if you decide to jump in, it's 50% off, and that is a new low price. Ark Ultimate Survivor Edition, then it's another one not in the core sale, so it could end at any time. Unlike the early Black Friday deals, there's just no deadline given. I have to keep on repeating that because I want to make sure you are aware. This just released, so and it's 60% off, a new low price, and while I know they've had some server issues with this reboot, I really do like it. Basically, you land on this island, and now you need to overcome nature, which includes dinosaurs. Definitely not an easy game, but this throws in all the DLC. That's some sizable expansions, 5 in total. The game has also been updated and optimized as well. Then it's promising thousands of hours of gameplay, and I have no doubt that is very much true. WWE 2K22 then is our penultimate game of the video. I haven't played a WWE game now in years, but I did check this one out, and the opinion generally seems to be one of the better entries in recent memory. Now, it's 35% off on the Series X and S, which is the price you see above. It's only actually $30 though for the Xbox One build. That is 50% off. I do still think though at this point we have a good shot of seeing this drop much further come Black Friday. Overall, although it seems they redesigned the visuals, they added current and classic rosters, they allow you to face a general manager mode, you can create a wrestler, there's careers, there's classic moments, there's just a ton of different modes packed in. It even then reworked the controls and the gameplay engine. Closing us out then, TMNT, the Cowabunga collection. This one is a collection of 13 games released by Konami between 1989 and 1994, and it's everything from brawlers to one-on-one fighters. Then it's been rounded out with history, art examples, and new gameplay functionality such as save states and online play for some of the games. This one, it's a must-play game, and it's here with 50% off, and that is a new low. I paid full price, it comes highly recommended. And those are my favourites. Some of the games are Life is Strange True Colours, the surprisingly entertaining Star Trek Prodigy, and Metro Exodus Complete Edition. That one just seems to always be on sale. Again as well, then head to DQDeals.com and take a look at Gamestop, because it seems they have another massive sale running in conjunction with this, early Black Friday deals. That's where I actually pulled some of these games from today, as I mentioned. And that is the video down. What are you hoping to pick up come Black Friday? Let me know in the comments down below. With that then, hit subscribe, join us here for reviews, deals, Game Pass breakdowns and graphical comparisons weekly, and I'll see you all on the next video. Thanks everyone.